It's the same, and it's not all of them are criminal. Not all of them are criminal because if you know, or maybe if you investigate what is happening or what makes them to take those laws into their hand, some of them sometimes were cheated by so-called Ensakai, and I have to ban completely the Ensakai in my state. The Ensakai is those called vigilante group who normally went to their settlement, destroy their property, and take their animals. So they doesn't have anyone to speak with. So sometimes they are going for revenge. Like if Antisake attack them, so they will go for reprisals. So that is what exactly happening. And some of them are living in a settlement where close to a village or town, and they sometimes if there is maybe operation, military operation, the military will go and destroy their properties and their animals. So they are angry with such actions sometimes. So sometimes if you are talking to them, you can understand where they are coming from and you can understand their problems. So it is important we as leaders to sit down with those people to understand what is the genesis first. You can't just, jump and conclude that the person is criminal. You have to listen to him. What makes him to go into that activities? So this is what to do. So they are not all of them. It's not all Fulani are criminals. Some are good citizens, but due to some circumstances, they subscribe to such criminality.
Imagine a governor speaking in favor of bandits, speaking in favor of terrorists, more like advocating for them, that not all of them are criminals. That was the former governor of Zamfara State, Mr. Bello Matawalle. That video was in 2021 when he was still the governor of Zamfara State. Imagine a governor speaking in favor of bandits. What do you expect? And you think these people are not aware of what is happening? And you think these people don't know these bandits? You think they don't know these terrorists? A governor advocating for terrorists, it speaks volume. This can never happen in a sane country because you are a suspect. You are automatically a suspect. You should not be advocating for terrorists. That not all terrorists are criminals. And this person happens to be the Minister of Defense for State in Zamfara. He happens to be the Minister of Defense in Zamfara State. Does that not speak volume? That speaks volume. Wow, see the people in power. See the people in sensitive positions in Nigeria. And you are still wondering why Nigeria is so insecure? You are still wondering why there is a high level of insecurity in Nigeria? Are you waiting for someone to spoon feed you before you know what is happening? Are you waiting for someone to spoon feed you with information before you understand what is happening? A governor advocating for bandits. Wow! This is a messed up situation. A messed up situation. Now, what is terrorism? For context, terrorism is the calculated use of violence against people to create fear in order to achieve political, religious, or whatever gain. Underline the key words, violence and fear. Once violence and fear are involved, it is already criminality. It is already an act of criminality. And who are terrorists? People who carry out the acts of terrorism. And you are trying to convince us that some of these terrorists are not criminals. Really? Can someone be a terrorist without being a criminal? For you to be a terrorist, you have to first be a criminal. Make it make sense that some terrorists are not criminals. Some bandits are not criminals. Why are they terrorists? Why are they bandits? You cannot terrorize without being a criminal. Yeah, you have to be a criminal for you to be able to carry out the act of terrorism. Why do these people feel we don't reason? So these people just believe that we are fools. We don't reason. Anything they tell us, we should swallow it hook, line, and sinker without asking questions. You are trying to convince the world that some terrorists are not criminals. Really? How? Once you are able to use violence and fear to get whatever you want from whoever, you are a criminal. You are a criminal. So these people know these bandits to the extent of knowing the criminals among them and the ones who are not criminals. That video was in 2021. And this person happens to be the governor of Zamfara state in 2021. A governor defending bandits. It speaks volume. It is crazy. And today, he is the Minister of Defense in that same state. Tell me, who is he defending? Nigerians, who is Mr. Bello Matawalle defending in Zamfara state, if not terrorists, if not bandits? He started defending them even before he became the Minister of State Defense. He started defending them as a governor. And you think now that he has been made the Minister of State Defense in Zamfara state, he would defend the good people of Zamfara? No, he's not going to defend them. He's going to keep defending the bandits. He's going to keep defending terrorists. That is how serious it is. And you are wondering why Nigeria is so insecure? Wonder no more. This is a proof. This is an evidence. This is an evidence. You don't need anybody to break down anything for you. This is a clear message. It is understandable, self-explanatory. You don't need anybody to explain this to you, do you? A supposed governor of a state speaking in favor of bandits, that not all of them are criminals. Okay, since you know the ones who are criminals and the ones who are not criminals, separate them and submit the ones who are criminals to the government. Let's assume that the federal government is not aware. Separate the criminals from the ones who are not criminals and hand over the criminals to the government. Since according to your understanding, some terrorists are not criminals. Some are innocent. They are just people who are aggrieved. They are angry. And they feel that the right people to pour their anger on are innocent Nigerians who did them nothing. Nigerians, it is sad to say, but the truth is that some of your leaders are terrorists. Some of your leaders are terrorists. That is the reason there is a high level of terrorism in Nigeria. Make it make sense that a terrorist is not a criminal. So, Mr. Bello, since you know them, you know these terrorists to the extent of knowing the ones who are criminals and the ones who are not criminals, why not hand over the ones who are criminals to the government? Because from the look of things, from all indications, you know these people too well. You know them too well. So submit the ones who are criminals to the government. If the government is innocent, let them do the needful to the criminals among them. Let them do the needful. Who are you people fooling? You think you can fool all Nigerians? You think you can fool everybody in the world? Who are you fooling? coming out to defend bandits and telling us that not all of them are criminals, that they are angry, they are feeling cheated. That is the reason they are killing innocent Nigerians and kidnapping some into the bushes because they are angry. So innocent Nigerians are the right people to channel their anger on. Really? What are you people saying? Who are these monsters in power? Who are these monsters ruling us? With all this information, it is sickening to think that this same person, Mr. Bello Matawalle, is the Minister of State Defense in Zamfara State. He is defending bandits. He is defending terrorists against the people. He is supposed to be defending the people against bandits and terrorists. But the reverse is the case. So he is defending the bandits, the terrorists, against the good people of Zamfara State. Know this and know peace, so that you would know where your problem is coming from. The people of Zamfara, this is where your problem is coming from. Don't look elsewhere. This is where your problem is coming from. And I tell you, so many of them are in power. So many of them are occupying sensitive positions in the country. And you think one would not be right to say that this government is a government of criminality, a government of terrorists, when terrorists are occupying positions in the government? That is the reason these terrorists have power more than the military. Yeah, they are more powerful than the Nigerian army because the people backing them up are in power. They are using their positions to back up these people. That is the reason the Nigerian army can never defeat them. Yes, that is the reason they would continue to defeat the Nigerian army. It is well. It is well. We are in a mess. We are in a big mess in this country.